You taught entrepreneurship skills to women in Russia after the fall of communism. What were the top skills that you taught them? What did they need to learn?
The skills that I taught them, somewhat with success, were the very basics, such as what's the difference between wholesale and retail? Understanding volume of product sales, such as bread that's sold every day and you take a very small profit margin, versus a product that has a very small turnover, such as a sofa for your living room, which you buy once over a lifetime, and it can take a higher profit margin but much less frequency. You have to determine where your product falls rather when you need to price it. The other thing was, back to pricing, understanding how you price a product. You take all your cost of utilities and, of course, manpower and benefits around them and so on, but you don't put it all in the first product you're trying to sell, because they were trying to sell a household brush for something equivalent to $25,000. They did not understand that they needed to create, understand how many products the project to produce and divide them. So they were such basic skills. Those are where I was somewhat successful. What I failed miserably was things such as networking.
Really?
Russians had been so steeped in distrust. It was so deeply ingrained in them. You don't even smile into somebody's eyes and face. I had to tell them to smile, and they thought I was like, why? Why would I smile? But sharing information, such as if you know of a good printer someplace, you share it. That is a commodity. When you have nothing, when everything was taken away from you, then knowing, and there's no telephone directory, then knowing a name of a printer is a commodity to be sold. You don't just share it with a stranger. And I tried to tell them, women who lived 600 kilometers apart from one another. One was running a ladder factory and one was running a chair factory. Both were using lumber. And I said, how about if one of you comes across lumber of the kind that the other needs, share it. You're not in the same place. You're not selling to the same people. They thought I was out of my mind to suggest such a radical idea. So that networking, trust. They never learned to negotiate truce among one another. And that was something I hope has been happening, but it happened slowly.